Okay guys, I wanted to show you a few options. This is the starter pack that I created using Word, the one that I showed you in class. And I created this alternate version using video editing software. I used DaVinci Resolve to do it. And then I exported that screenshot as a PNG file. But you could also export it as a JPEG. And as an example of what we can do with static images like the ones we create for this project, I made a short video podcast with one of my examples. And all that I've done is add some motion, some zooming and some panning, a couple of text clips, some music, and a voiceover. And this is just for you to think about. For this project, you're only required to create a static image starter pack. You do not have to make a video. Let me repeat that. You do not have to make a video. I just made this for you to show you what happens when we start adding modes to our composition projects. So check it out, and then we'll talk about it in class. Welcome to the official English Major Starter Kit show. And I'm your host, Dr. Sean D. Miller, BAMLAJD, PhD, Esquire. So you want to be an English major? Well, let us begin with the things you will need. Firstly, you will need a favorite professor, a person with whom you converse regularly. And this person will give you advice, and eventually they will write a glowing letter of recommendation for you. And you will need a favorite book. Of course, you will have your secret favorite books, Harry Potter, a Stephen King book, a self-help book, but your official favorite book will be one that only English majors and English scholars read. It will be the book you claim as your favorite to other English majors, and the one that you will be able to discuss with others ad nauseum. You must have a cat. English majors are notorious cat people, and you should name your cat after your favorite official writer, theorist, or scholar. You may also, if it does not appear as stalkish, name your cat after your favorite professor. You must have a laptop, and it must be adorned with official English major sanctioned stickers. And coffee. You will need it when meeting with your favorite professor, reading your favorite book, brainstorming your new cat's namesake, and while researching and writing on your laptop. And the last of the things you will need is a small car with old Bernie Sanders 2016 stickers that obscure the car's make and model. The car not only serves to get you to and from campus, but is a wonderful space for spilling your coffee. And that completes the list of English major necessity items of things. But to be an English major, one must have the proper mindset. An English major must have a theory. It may be a theory on life, a theory of the world. Just be certain that you pick one. Memorize its tenets, its claims, and its arguments, and always be prepared to defend your theory. You must find at least one Latin term or phrase and incorporate the same into your vernacular. And you can go with the classic per se. For example, I didn't mean that I liked Chaucer per se, but I did enjoy The Nun's Tale. Another easy go-to Latin phrase is the ad hominem. Your peers will know what ad hominem means, but the rest of the world will likely not. Thus, you will have sufficiently set yourself apart from the pack. And lastly, for a proper mindset, you must have a pronoun policy. Just as you would respond to being asked for your name, you should likewise be able to respond when asked for your pronoun. Now that completes the official English major mindset requirements. But the look of an English major, it ultimately lies in our hair. Enjoy this hair option while you can. Once you enter academia as a professor or in the workplace as a professional, these looks are less acceptable. In the world of human hair, there is a status quo that English majors like to challenge. Brown, black, blonde, and red hair. Those are the status quo of hair colors. Thus, unnaturally bright and colorful streaks and sections are an English major staple. Neon blues, bright greens, and purples are all the rage. And if effectively blended, the English major's hair has an iridescent appearance that is quite beautiful. And for those of you who grow beards, buck the trend. A scraggly, patchy beard says to the world, I'm too engrossed in my readings and in my own work to bother with shaving and maintaining my appearance. English majors tend to shy away from long, bushy beards. Think more of a Keanu Reeves style beard at 2 weeks growth as the official English major beard. The only prescriptive rule on hair is this: scraggly, patchy beards speak for themselves. They should not be dyed bright colors, lest the English major risk sporting a clownish look. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this information served you well. And if you are thinking of naming your cat after me, I consent. Until next time, I am your host, Dr. Sean D. Miller, BAMLA, JD, PhD, Esquire.